Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was on the wrong goddamn on channel. I had to delete that. Delete, delete, delete. Shout out to the person that was in the comments because right before I went live, I saw the comments. I said, "Oh Lord!" I said, "Let me go check real quick." I went and checked, and sure as stank, it was on the main channel. And we don't want the biggest, the largest. We don't want her on the main channel. Uh-uh. No, 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 no. The biggest, the largest. Do not get main channel issue. She get backup channel problems because she's a backup channel type of person. But I'm going to get me a goddamn bagel with some avocado on top of it real quick from Starbucks. They got a little avocado spread. Go get me some goddamn on tea so I can hit my swagger dad. hmm Yeah, it was deleted. I deleted it. The biggest, the largest. Yeah, I had to get that out there. Somebody saved me. I forgot who it was. I said, the main channel. I said, hold up. I went and looked. I said, oh, hell no. Even though some people from the main channel come over here and listen to me cut the fool on this channel. But if they come over here, they coming over here to hear me cut the fool. If you don't want to hear nobody cut the fool, stay on the main channel. But we gonna illustrate how, you know, money make people do some strange things, boy. We heard Rick Ross make a song, say money make them come. Had the girl say money make me come. Paul. It was Rick Ross song. All right, which way I'm going? Nope, go past the light. Right here. Oh man, why in the hell would they take me on the backside? The Starbucks is right there, B. You know, I see the Starbucks now, unless it was too low. I could have went right back there. Yeah, there ain't no drive to on the Starbucks. Old school ass Starbucks. My phone took me to the wrong shit. Starbucks is around the other way. See if I can get here this way. Oh, let's see if I can get here this way. And I still got to get out the car. Ain't no drive through at the Starbucks. This is one of the first Starbucks I see with no drive through. Starbucks, I'm a little taken aback by this. I need you to get it together. Get a goddamn drive through over here. At least have somebody come out, bring it to the car. Yeah, I don't appreciate this. Harris Teeter. Let's see if they open yet. Damn. It looks like this shit closed. I think this Starbucks is inside a store. Hold on, let me get out. I'm the biggest. I'm the largest. Parking for customers with children. Oh shit! I'm about to be in the wrong parking spot. Should I leave it here? Yeah, they got plenty of spots open. I'll say, look here, man. I got children. They just ain't here with me. Sign ain't specified. What is this? Press park brake relief. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, wrong for sure. Let me go in here and see if I can. They got cocaine in their coffee. I'm getting some tea. I'm get some of this fall tea or fall tea, whatever that tea is. That last time. I don't know. I think. Excuse me. This is not a real Starbucks. It's just a sign out here. See the big painting? Go down the aisle. See the big painting? Okay, thank you. I ain't never seen a Starbucks in a grocery store. Them WA women killing me talking about pay too low. Nah, I ain't gonna mess with no coffee. I'm gonna mess with the tea. Hey, good. How you doing? I found you. How you doing? Can I have two bagels warmed up with you got a new bagel? No, because the store sells them. So. Oh wow. Mm. Well, let me get a banana walnut and pecan loaf. Yeah, and then let me get the fog tea with oat milk, please. Which tea? The frog or fog. What did I have the last time? Saw it on the menu. It's like a fog tea or frog tea with oat milk. I don't see it on this one. Yeah, it's hot tea. Hold on. That's what it is. London fog. Something with a fog. I'll try something with oat milk, please. Yep. No, that'll do it. Brown. I got a card. They talking about frog tea. Yeah, it's London fog or something. Yeah, London frog or some shit like that. When I came to Starbucks the last time, I asked this girl. I said I want to try some new tea because I drank the same tea over and over again. Yeah, that's how you learn things new, man. You ask other people questions that you don't know. And so this is Starbucks is a little bit different. This is in the middle of a damn grocery store. Look, yeah, I ain't never seen no one in the middle of a car. Let's see if it's that. Appreciate you. No, no, I'm good. Medium, please. There's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, I come in Starbucks and I ask questions, man. I do it all the time. Look here, young lady, I'm new to all this tea stuff. Can you hook me up with a new style of tea? And I ask them which one they try, and they let me know. And then I try. That's how I started drinking. That's how I started using oat milk. I was like, I like coconut milk, man. They ain't have no coconut milk, so we got oat milk. Oh, these some nice flowers. These are nice. They nice for no reason. Yeah, they got that nice flowers just sitting in a case like that. It's good. Yeah, I take suggestions. Let's say Francis Frog tea. Never wake up if the frog has poison in it. Y'all crazy. I'm gonna get it right next time. See, if I'd have said that London in front of it, it wouldn't have been as bad. I just come in here, give me some frog tea. That mushroom shine, strong as fuck. I'm gonna have to try that the next time. See, thank you for the suggestions, man. I gotta try new shit. Yeah, mushroom tea. Okay. What's up, Ron? I'm gonna try me some mushroom tea next. I'm trying all the teas. Make that swagger go down easy. And I'm gonna come get me a lunch tea. That's what I'm gonna try for lunch. That mushroom tea. Appreciate you, big dog. Yeah, you too. The NFL made who bougie. I'm about to try all kind of teas. I'm about to try that the other tea next, mushroom tea next. Yeah, I don't know if mushroom tea sound good, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'll try that for. I got to get back to this area where it's safe to smoke. And damn sure ain't safe to smoke around this motherfucker. That's like a goddamn federal. Guy that looked like a white lady. I see a guy that look like a white lady. I'm not about to hit you, brother, man. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and go actual white lady. But yeah, man, I got to get back to where it's safe, where I can speak on this thing that I saw when I woke up this morning. I woke up feeling like money. I woke up this morning and I saw a big back Bengal gorilla being exposed on Clara Booker channel, and it's just all the more crazy. It's all the more interesting how my cousin really loyal to my cousin Chin, really loyal to his brother. I mean, he might fuck him up, talk a lot of shit to him, whatever, but he look out for him. And maybe the animosity that my cousin Baby Bop feel, because when my cousin go off on his ass when he do stupid shit, maybe he internalized that and he's upset or something. I don't know. Because for the life of me, your mic is trash. I just jumped in the truck. Hold on. Let me see. All right, let me put it back on my phone. What about now? Let me know how my mic is now. Every time I jump in this truck, this mic goes stupid. But I got my Tito. This shit is hot. I wonder if I spill it on myself, can I sue Starbucks like everybody else do? No, I ain't with that shit. Third degree burns don't look the same on a nigga this dark, opposed to somebody light skin or white. They'll be like, "What? That look like your normal skin. I don't even see a fucking burn." What, you sure you was burned by something? Or was you born like that? Yeah, but like, man, get your big black ass up out of here. You look the same. Kwame gonna try it. No, I'm not gonna try it, because they gonna tell me, nigga, you look the same. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Now put some cream on it and get your black ass up out of here. Mm-hmm. You know what I think they'll say, but this damn muffin off the chain. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, man, it's a shame how this big nasty block try to play. She try to play like she's so innocent and just so nice. But the way she talk about people that she don't know is amazing, man. It's weird how these motherfuckers talk about somebody so matter of fact that they don't know. You got her, you got that goddamn junkie, that runaway junkie. And look, junkie, let me explain something to you, little bitch. That boy you got, that big ass flaming hot Cheeto you got, that boy is grown as fuck. You get up on this YouTube every day after showing somebody's children, got a man head on the stripper body bent over, because we really know you a real life punk. You really into men and you don't know how to say it. So you'll depict men in a certain way. And it's ironic that you want to clip my words up to make it sound a certain way, make it sound like some gay shit, because you're infatuated with gay shit, because your son is gay. And I mean, that's the long and short of it. You got to get over the fact that you have a son that's in the community that you probably hate. And so you want to make every man like your son. The shit is sad. You want to talk about a nigga every day. And then when I bring up the fact of how in the fuck can you call somebody gay or pass around or anything when your son is a flaming hot fucking Cheeto? I don't get it. He's a pixie dust wearing sugarfoot. And you got them run around here every day. And this is not for anybody else that's gay. This is for this punk motherfucker. You want to sit up here and pass around hate because you don't like your son. And I think that shit is horrible. I pointed out a good fact that nigga, nobody has seen this boy that you just post up on Facebook. And that shit don't impress me, nigga. There's a bunch of Facebook moms and dads that just only post their children's graduation or show up when they at a sporting event. There's plenty of you bitch ass niggas that do that. Show me some insurance you paid for that boy. Show me some anything, some life insurance. Show me something that you did that you invested in him. Don't worry about what no motherfucking Facebook post. There's a lot of you weak ass Facebook post parents, nigga. That's the only time you see your kid on the Facebook post. But bitch ass nigga, you try to act like somebody talking about a child. That's the only thing you do is bring up my children. That ain't no children, nigga. That's a grown ass flaming hot Cheeto, nigga. That is not no little ass boy. Tell the truth sometime. Why you gotta lie? Just say that I don't have no comeback for this man talking about my grown ass flaming hot Cheeto, nigga. Lame ass nigga always try to play victim. You put up actual children. You have my actual children you followed on a dance site musically, and you actually showed them dancing. Little ass underage minor children, you little bitch ass nigga. And you don't hear me up here every day crying about some lame ass shit you do. I know karma comes with swift, and karma is a just bitch, and she an angry motherfucker too. Yeah, so I don't worry about a bitch ass nigga like you. But no, I am not goddamn above flaming somebody that got a son that's a flaming hot Cheeto, but turn around and call everybody else gay and all these other words. And you got this big throat, saggy titty hoe sitting up here profiling and fucking just going with everything you got there say as if this stupid hoe smart. If you were so smart, bitch, you wouldn't be following a junkie halfway across the goddamn country with no insurance, no backup plan, no nothing. But a lot of you motherfuckers get fooled by the fool's gold or chasing around celebrities and shit. I love you dumb motherfuckers that do that. You think you winning because you around some motherfuckers with some money. No, nigga. You winning when you got your own goddamn money, nigga. Why do you think I don't hang with so many people? And a lot of you stupid, sick motherfuckers think that you hang around somebody that they gonna just somehow miraculously money gonna go in your pocket. Why don't you hang around a motherfucking job? Why don't you hang around a goddamn career? It's only black folks get taught that dumb ass shit. Oh, well, hang with a millionaire, you become a millionaire. Or you can become the shooter. Or you can become the nigga that take the fall, like most of these niggas make you bitch ass niggas do. The hell is you talking about? Nigga, hang with yourself, nigga. You don't feel adequate, boy. I told you, you don't feel adequate enough to be by yourself. All these bitch ass niggas, yeah, man, you hang with a celebrity, you'll be a celebrity. You hang with a celebrity, you hang with a millionaire, you'll be a millionaire. Yeah, how that's working out for you? Low life ass nigga. Sitting here talking all that shit. Man, let me go in here Let me go ahead and get this damn computer. So I want to play some of the shit. Or either that iPad. Hold on. I want to play some of the shit that I said. Yeah, I'm gonna go over Claire's last two videos. She did a video of the things that this big throat heifer said about me and my family, my mother, and then what makes it even worse is that she banned over here on my channel. So it just solidified why she's banned. But the problem is, it made a bigger lane than he already fucking prostitute. He does anything for money. It just don't make no sense. Oh, what the hell going on? Why I can't post this up? There you go. SoFly, the SoFly X the plug, the biggest, the largest. Yeah, she the motherfucking biggest, the largest. Big fat motherfucker. And we talking about that Pee Wee Herman looking motherfucker, no thoughts. Iceberg, no thoughts. Hold on, y'all. The biggest, the largest. You know, we gonna go out here and hear this crap. What's up, TJ? TJ was listening in traffic yesterday. You had me rolling. And man, that goddamn TJ had me crying laughing, boy. I had to get some headphones because you can't let kids hear TJ. Me either, really. Man, you gotta hear this shit, what was said. I don't know if you heard it already, but you gotta hear what So Fly them said. Oh Lord, we got old white ladies walking dog. Hopefully I can smoke my swagger ass right here. I might have to go. Or I might have to move location. Mm. Yeah, I may have to move location. We don't want white folks telling people that I'm smoking. She thick, Kwame. Oh no, that's big back. That goddamn big back. Mm-mm. I just can't believe the motherfuckers who talking it. Iceberg thought. I'm gonna say this, Iceberg thought. You sound just like a goddamn woman. This nigga up here, oh, that's why you cheated. She couldn't look at you like a man. Bitch, Martin Luther King cheated. You didn't want to look at him like a man? The fuck is you talking about? You sound just like a hoe. Oh, you cheated, you not a man. So that's what don't make you a man. So when Will Smith got cheated on by Jada, you thought she wasn't a woman no more? You fake bitch ass nigga, you? All these lady ass niggas getting their direction from women talking about she cheated. Bitch, you don't know my relationship, hoe. Nigga, my grandmama told me, nigga, you don't leave no man in no city by themselves. You love him, nigga. And I believe my grandmama. And I believe my grandma told me, if a woman leave you by yourself, that means she got something she want to do and she want to get off. And so I believe my grandma, nigga. Fuck a bitch ass nigga like you that's getting your direction from your wife, you mushmelly ass bitch. You 1 minute away from forgetting to take the trash can out and she telling your bitch ass to get out and taking half of everything you got, nigga. So you shut your mouth, nigga. A nigga like you, a woman got you by the balls anyway, you bitch ass nigga. You sitting up here trying to give another nigga instructions. You shut your goddamn mouth, you hoe ass nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? Nigga, I was on break, nigga. You tell me it's over and we ain't talking for a while, don't worry about what I do. Yeah, I'm damn sure gonna do what I do. Don't worry about what the fuck I do. I don't worry about what the hell nobody else do. If a motherfucker say they on break, they on break. Shit, of course motherfuckers want to have babies by me. She might have goddamn had an abortion. She got the chance to choose. So for a stupid motherfucker that don't know somebody to sit on the sideline and try to pick apart one side of what somebody's saying and try to act like they know what they talking about, you got to be a miserable motherfucker. So fly, you ain't got a man and ain't no nigga coming in to tickle your big fat ass. You don't even got a healthy workout regimen. Ain't nothing about your life says healthy and productive, but you are sitting online all day trying to tell somebody else what to do. And a Gomer Powell fake ass goddamn bitch ass goof troop ass former cop that probably got thrown off the force because them white boys was telling you shut the fuck up and walking off from your arrest and you scared of them white boys. You Gomer Powell looking motherfucker. I don't care about what you think, nigga. But since you gave your opinion, I'm gonna give my opinion on you. And it's probably gonna hurt your feelings, cause you know, I don't really got no feelings. Bitch ass nigga like you gonna always goddamn cry about what I say. See, he's the #1 draft pick. Why he act like that? Hoe ass nigga. You wanna talk about other men and then worry about their job status from when they say something back. You see what I'm saying? You the #1 draft pick. Why you get to talk like that? Bitch, I get to talk like however I wanna talk. You'll never see LeBron talk like that. So the fuck out of here. You niggas is weird, man. You niggas be weird as fuck. Talk about other men and think that mean it dish you. What about you, you broke back mountain looking ass bitch? Soft ass nigga was at a hold down, but he want to talk about me. Nigga, if you don't shut up. Does anyone? Now these so-called put together men, because they're regular men, they're put together all of a sudden. Bitch, your goddamn old lady probably fantasizing about a celebrity now. I bet she'll let Usher throw cherries all down her goddamn mouth, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Which celebrity your wife secretly fantasizing about, bitch? Since you want to sit up here and act like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I guarantee you, you got a wife. And Michelle Obama doing the same thing, nigga. Why your bitch ass ain't calling out Michelle Obama? Yeah, I can't wait to get on my other channel and talk about Michelle goddamn turning into a 304. Where you pro-black motherfuckers at now? Michelle want a white man right in front of the whole goddamn world. Where the fuck is you goddamn pro-blacks at now, nigga? Hmm? Let a black man had to say that when I had a black goddamn wife, but he up there telling a goddamn white girl, oh, I'd love to stay at your house if I was single. Man, it'd be pro-black motherfucker going, Dr. Umar Johnson would be going motherfucking crazy. Matter of fact, let me let my editor clip this shit up. Editor, clip that shit up, please. Uh, Michelle Obama done turned into a 304. What kind of bullshit is this? What kind of man can feel happy? This is why niggas don't want to get married. You mean to tell me I done raised up some good ass kids? I done went to the motherfucking White House. I got this motherfucker living in all kind of Martha's Vineyard, all this nice ass shit. And this raggedy Bigfoot motherfucker still don't feel satisfied. This motherfucker on national TV talking about, oh, I would love to go in your bed. And the damn white boy sound like he a sugarfoot. The white boy that she begging to get in his bed sound like he don't even like goddamn women. So how in the fuck can a president or anybody feel respected when a woman doing some shit like that? Where you pro-black motherfuckers at now? They sit up here and talk about everybody this and everybody that and black men this, black men that. This black man got to endure his black wife for whatever reason, feeling like she got to go tell the world about her personal goddamn relationship like we give a fuck. Now she up here talking about if she was single, she'd be in the bed of this white boy. She would love to stay the night. You might as well go ahead and say you'd love to fuck this white boy. Just go ahead and say it. Because that's what I got out of it. You wanted to fuck this white boy. And Barack Obama in the way. If I was Barack Obama, I'd get out the goddamn way. That's when a nigga like me, see, that's why they mad at a nigga like me, because I exercise my options. I understood what Kevin Sam just said right away. Bitch, you tripping? You think it's like that for real? You think these bitch ass niggas that's trying to pursue you really fuck with you like that for real? Okay, then I'm out. Yeah, I'm out then. Go ahead and do what you gonna do. I ain't gonna get in your way. Go ahead and do you. After you get a soul cuckoo or whatever else, I'm still gonna be having fun. Bet you that. These motherfuckers crazy, man. I want every man to live like that, playing with grown ass men emotions. Man, I ain't nowhere in the hell I can see my bitch on TV. I'm used to be the most powerful man in the world, and I got my broad placating to this white boy on national TV. Man, please. We'd have been dividing assets. I've been calling the lawyer to divide assets right then and there. Hey, divide this shit up. Whatever this bitch gonna need, get this hoe away from me. Uh-huh. Get her the fuck away from me. For real. And I dare one of you black men to try that shit. They'd have black women all over the world at y'all ass. But then when us black men say something, one black man, I'm gonna say something. And then everybody gonna say, Kwame hate black women. They don't got nothing to do with hating no goddamn black women. That's fucked up what she did. And all this bullshit, I guess y'all gotta take y'all black love t-shirt, shoes and shit back. Cause we done seen the black love Remy Ma and goddamn Papoose had. I've been saying that shit Papoose doing, that look like some simp ass shit. You don't dedicate your whole life to no goddamn woman. They not gonna respect you for that shit. They gonna respect the nigga that's telling them, bitch, what's up? You see who she went and fucked? Easy to block captain. A nigga that's lower than goddamn Papoose. A nigga that was working for Remy Ma. But y'all talking this black love shit. Stop putting black in front of shit. Love is love. Cause now it look like black love is a bunch of bullshit. Boy, I'm glad I ain't bring none of them black love sneakers. I'd have sucked them bitches back. Papoose and Remy beefing like a motherfucker, arguing like a motherfucker. Now she putting his business out. The man stayed quiet. She running around here with a nigga all through the goddamn streets, and Papoose ain't say a goddamn word. Finally, he tried to move on. Now she talking shit about him. Now he broke. Now he ain't this. He the brokest nigga she ever fucked. So you telling me he broker than the nigga that you was paying to beat your back out? Like, come on, man. This shit is a joke at this point. They want us black men to be like Alex Fine. Or not this one. Shit. I can't wait to see President Obama with 3 or 4 white women. I can't wait. Since she want to goddamn get on national TV and holler about goddamn, oh, I would love to lay in your bed and all this shit. I can't wait for Barack Obama to get him 3, 4 goddamn young ass snow bunnies. I'm talking about Barack Obama in his 50s, get you a 35, 40-year-old snow bunny, Barack Obama, and make the whole world mad. Motherfucker, have your broad up here disrespecting you like that in front of the whole goddamn world. That shit crazy. Get her ass back, Obama, for us black men, man. Bring the balance back. Don't let her talk to you like this. All these motherfuckers want to go to white men, and they don't say nothing about it. As soon as a black man say something, they got to kick us in the ass. So I can't wait for Obama to get him a goddamn secretary. Do like Bill Clinton did. Goddamn it, go back to the old office. Man, Bill Clinton did some man shit. His goddamn broad want to look all ugly and be a man and wear suits all the goddamn time and be strong and shit. How can you get horny for Hillary? This motherfucker look like a nigga. So shit, he found the goddamn woman that acted and looked like a woman. Yeah, and got down and did that thing. And he left the jizzle right on the goddamn shirt. Man shit. And the world still respect him. But when a black man do it, they want to make the whole world kick our motherfucking ass. Bill Clinton got the respect of the world, but this mushmelly bitch ass nigga, motherfucking iceberg no thoughts want to make me feel like I should be invalidated by as a man for cheating on a woman. Bitch, they ain't invalidate Bill Clinton, hoe ass nigga. I ain't hear you say one word about Bill Clinton, you bitch ass nigga. I ain't see you get on a post one time and say something about Dana White slapping his wife. You bitch ass nigga. You only hate black men because your wife hate a black man, bitch ass nigga. She only got you because you a safe space ass nigga that act like a white boy. You Gomer Powell looking bitch. You Elmer Fudd, goddamn fake ass cop, you. That's the only reason why your bitch got with you. You was a safe space, do what I say, bitch ass husband, nigga. That's what you is. You don't never make your wife heart skip a beat worried about where you at, nigga. Cause your bitch ass always where she tell you to be, hoe. Yeah, your bitch ass always where she tell you to be, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Why she fantasizing about Usher or Kevin Gates or one of them niggas that ain't gonna be nowhere she tell her to be, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Goddamn simp ass nigga. Shit up here sound just like a woman. Come on, bitch. We gonna let everybody hear how you sound just like a goddamn woman, you little bitch. Men don't talk like this, nigga. Every man can make a mistake and have the capabilities of cheating. And I'm gonna tell you another secret, you stupid ass nigga. Most of these hoes cheat like a motherfucker. Who the fuck you think I was cheating with, nigga? Who the fuck you think these NBA players, these celebrities, Usher and Drake, cheating with, nigga? They stopping in cities of goddamn girls that got older men that's paying all their bills, a majority of their bills, and guess what? They still going out here in these goddamn streets and giving up that booty, nigga. They still going out here in these streets and giving up that booty. So all this shit you talking about what a man is and what a man ain't is always some goddamn lady legs that's ready to open up for these so-called type of what a man ain't, you bitch ass nigga. Blame that woman for seeing him differently as less than the man she thought she was with because of the fact that he's been hiding this other child for however many years? Now look at this strange ass nigga. This nigga's a stranger to me and talking about I was hiding the child. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck was going on, you stupid asshole. Shut your goddamn mouth. Bitch, you only know what I said. You dumb motherfucker. Let me tell you something, ho. This YouTube. You think I'm gonna tell you everything I'm gonna tell you what I want you to know, bitch. Sometimes I have my camera off and I say I'm in Florida. And I'm right there. I'm in motherfucking New York. I say I'm in New York. And I'm in goddamn Georgia. I say I'm in Georgia and I'm in motherfucking Tennessee. I'm not finna tell. I don't know you, bitch. Get that through your head. If you think I'm lying to you, I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you nothing. I don't know you, bitch. What part of that don't you understand? So that means I don't owe you a solitary goddamn thing. Do you not know that, boy? These some stupid motherfuckers. I don't owe you a goddamn thing, nigga. That's why she flipped on his ass. That's why she flipped on his ass. That's an outside baby. She's wrong because she found out. That's an outside baby. Bitch, your granddaddy had outside babies. Your great granddaddy had outside babies. Every nigga that was worth the salt on his back, nigga, had some outside pussy or some outside babies. And if you want to go look throughout history, then go look. Every motherfucker that was a bad motherfucker throughout history had some outside babies or some outside snatch. Now you go take that to the history books. No, you're right. Wrong because she had to find out, and when she did find out, she couldn't see your ass as a man. Bitch, she didn't find out shit. Nigga, I told her. What the hell is you talking about she had to find out? She ain't find out a motherfucking thing. I told her. Yeah, I had a child. While we wasn't talking, yeah, it got a little spicy. What you mean while we wasn't talking? Yeah, remember that time you said we was on break? Yep. That time I had a baby. Sure did. You don't know me, nigga. Say that, Your Honor. Say that. Because if you're hot, that what got this fake ass nigga thinking he a judge. Say that, Your Honor. Look at these goof troop ass motherfuckers. Say that, Your Honor. Why you ain't get to say that in the courtroom when your ass was in there 24688? When you were locked up, they won't let your dumb ass out. 24688. I couldn't believe this is you saying this. A jailbird ass old broad that you ain't learned your lesson yet. Mentioning shit that don't got nothing to do with your psychotic ass. You could have say that, Your Honor, for your damn self. When you were locked up 24688. When they took that goddamn hair weave out your motherfucking head so we could see the real you. Now we get to see the real you. And we don't like it. Ugly motherfucker. You look just like my cousin. You look just like my cousin, and he a boy. Been spending most of our life living in the gangster's paradise. Yeah, you fake ass motherfucking Coolio looking motherfucker. The hell is you talking about? It always be these people that got the most to say. And they be like, Kwame, why you do this? Because I never left the hood. These are the people that I got to deal with every day. A bunch of arrogant, stupid motherfuckers that think they got them can talk shit to somebody because of the job or the title that they have. And they expect to say shit to you and you not say shit back to them. A bunch of fake ass, sensitive ass bullies. And then when you say something back, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'll beat your ass. Oh, I'll do this. No, you're not gonna do none of that. You're gonna get that chin folded up and fixed. You're gonna get that shit together, and you're gonna get those creases sucked out of your fucking throat. Yeah, because everybody got problems. I'ma just highlight your problem since you want to highlight everybody else's, you thick throat motherfucker.
Else will you hide? That's another thing. If you couldn't let hide your child from me, then and what else will you hide? Because those are her. That's that. Those are his daughter's brother. I mean, you. It's not just the woman that you hid the kid from. You hid it from the other siblings that could, have a loving, good relationship with their brother. It's just all around mess. But he cheats so goddamn much. And he's such a
Look at this big throat bitch. Why do I have to hide anything? We was on a break. D Wade ain't hide shit. He said, hey, I had a own break, baby. You can't tell no nigga that it's over with. That nigga ain't cheating on you. Nigga ain't gonna sit on their hand. And you don't know what the fuck Gabrielle Union freaky ass was out there doing. It just Dwayne Wade produced a baby in that type of time. Are you saying Dwayne Wade ain't no man? See, you motherfuckers are silly. You'll say any goddamn thing out your mouth. You don't have shit to do with somebody's personal situation. Nothing. And you don't know me, you fat heifer. How the fuck is you gonna tell me I cheat so much and all this? You don't know me. This is why I can't be with no insecure ass, double chin, double back motherfucker like that. Because I got my own mind, my own brain, and sometimes I want to be left alone to my own thoughts. And what I find is that an insecure motherfucker like this will never leave you to your own thoughts because they always thinking that you are with another woman. A woman like this will drive you absolutely fucking insane. A woman like this, you can't make no money around or with. She's always dick watching. I don't like no dick watching ass heifer. That's most of these girls are just dick watchers. They just want to watch your dick. Where you going? Where you been? Where you going? You going to fuck this bitch? Bitch, I'm not a brokey. I'm not a broke ass nigga. Only broke niggas fuck all the time. Now, I'm gonna get my fair share, but I gotta do some motherfucking work first. See, I'm used to working, then playing. I ain't used to goddamn you. You used to niggas that just want to think about vagina from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep. I'm not that nigga. Yeah, I'm not that nigga. And any bitch come around me starting to sound like that, it's a turn off to me. That shit is a turn off. All you worried about is my dick, bitch. If I can put it in a purse and you could take it with you, that you will be happy. That's all you worried about. I don't like motherfuckers like that. I got way more thoughts and I got way more shit going on and think about some motherfucking pussy all the goddamn time.
hoe. It just goes back to whoredom. He's such a hoe. He's in the NBA. He's making all that money. He's a whore, and he's fucking everything that moves. So it don't have to be a love.
Do y'all hear this big fat sloppy goddamn slop bucket smelling asshole? I'm fucking everything that moves. Really? And a lot of these people think like this. That's a damn shame. This bitch don't know me from Adam, but she giving you my whole sexual rundown. I'm fucking everything that moves. Wow.
That's another thing. People don't. If people don't like you or really like or love with you, it's not a love child. It's just a oops baby. And then the baby unfortunately has to pay the price for his own indiscretions. But that woman was sick of him because that's probably not the first time she didn't call his ass.
Look at this nasty fat bitch. A baby gotta pay the cross for a man's indiscretion. No, the fuck they don't. No, the fuck they don't. I got a baby mama. We was never together, and that was the best situation. This is my best situation ever. This is why I know it's all about emotions. I have a kid with a woman. We was never together. We were just always cool. We end up having a kid, and guess what? I never got no problem seeing that baby. Never. You know why? She's not an emotional wreck. She don't tie her relationship to me with my child. Anytime I want to see my child, I can go see my child. My child called me directly. She don't take her phone. She don't say, no, you can't talk to your daddy. He a cheater. It's a personal relationship between me and my child. It don't have a goddamn thing to do with the parent. It don't. My disgust for my daughter's mothers is, first of all, every disgust I got is factual. Every disgust I got lets me believe that my daughters just don't know her yet. The things that I saw of this woman in a courtroom led me to believe that I chose wrong. All y'all keep talking about, well, a woman chose wrong or this, and that. Man, please. Y'all niggas better learn to vet these women better. I know I have. I've learned. I was a kid having babies. 18, 19 years old having babies. So that was an undeveloped brain. So they got me then. They won't get me now. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. And I won't have nobody collecting five, six, seven, eight, $9,000 a month talking about they doing it on their own. And they single mamas. Bitch, you ain't no single mama. Single mama gotta goddamn do it on their own. They gotta call the government or they gotta get everything on their own. Not no motherfucker that got more money coming in than a motherfucker that work a goddamn 80-hour a week job or 60-hour a week job. Making more money than motherfuckers on salary, but talking about you doing it on your own. Get the fuck out of here.
That's why he was running after her in McLean, Virginia, because he had probably done some fucked up shit and she wanted to get away from his ass. And here he goes, chasing her down, punching through windows, acting all crazy because he wants her to stay no matter what. And he gets this from his father. His dad was not a loyal man. His dad had.
Now, which one is it? I'm gonna say I want a woman to stay, or I'll leave and go get a new bitch and have a baby with her. Because my behaviors don't seem like I try to keep no woman in no captive or no shit like that. She was in a whole nother goddamn state. I was in a whole nother motherfucking state. So you got all the space, room to do whatever the hell you want to do, just like I did. And I don't need to keep you captive, because I can pay anybody bill. See, that's the one thing I learned from them old heads. You ain't got to argue with these women. As long as you as long as you can pay somebody bills, you ain't got to argue. I can pay any woman bill. And that's not my goal. My thing is, and I say that to say, and what this old head was trying to say, as long as you are useful in a room, as long as you are, because every woman in a household, you're going to have to pay some bill. So, yeah, I don't got to keep no motherfucker hostage. I can pay anybody bill. But to hear a bunch of strange motherfuckers talking about somebody's business like this as if they know a person, it just leads me to believe that these motherfuckers are a little bit psycho. Like I've never seen somebody that act like no fly. This bitch act like she don't got a family. And I'm pretty sure with her size, her weight, her health, and that disgusting ass mouth of hers, she probably don't have no man. Not one that want to be around her other than what her mouth can do for him. A big nasty greasy motherfucker like this, he just go over there and get some of that jawbone, and when she got her check, and then get the fuck on, and she know that. And so that's probably why the whole situation shifted when I said she was a tax season. You know, you call a motherfucker what they really is, she wasn't nothing but a goddamn tax season. She proved that she a tax season. She paying me to tell me shit I never even had. So she got her little feelings hurt when I told the truth. You know, you a tax season broad. A nigga gonna come by to play in your throat. Throat baby, they trying to bust out on you. Throat baby. Yeah, that's what they looking for you for. Cause you damn sure ain't a sexy little bitch. You damn sure a hoe. But all they wanna do is play in your throat. Yeah, all they wanna do is play in your throat and get a little tax money. And if they can't get that, as long as you got some food already pre-cooked or it's already smelling good, then they'll come by. When we heard that little boyfriend of yours, your so-called boyfriend that was in there doing Thanksgiving, he ain't smack you on the ass, say, damn, baby, you got it smelling good in here. That nigga looked at you and say, stop that bullshit, cook dinner. Yeah, that's all that nigga want is some dinner. Some polo shirt, some dinner. You's a polo hoe. You a polo shirt hoe, some dinner, some crab legs, some hot wings. Boy, you probably feed niggas good. I know them bust down, bummy ass niggas down there in Texas. Cause it ain't all bust down, bummy ass niggas. Cause we already know Sauce Walker and a lot of niggas down there making money in Texas. But every state got their section of bummy ass niggas that know how to use the hell out of some lonely ass women. And the fucked up thing about it now is the lonely ass women getting finer and finer. Now it used to be you just had an ugly ass tax season motherfucker, but now some of these lonely motherfuckers be goddamn good job, good paying motherfuckers now. So broke niggas is up. They winning. These niggas winning. They getting them pregnant and all, boy. These hoes getting knocked up by these broke niggas now. Shit, they ain't got no choice. Yeah, so that's all she good for. Have a broke nigga eat good, get some wings, get some Jordans and PlayStation. She know how to track a nigga too. She a son nigga polos and shit. He got to be a special type of nigga. He got to need you. You know, she fucking with niggas that need her. Cause don't no nigga that don't gotta smell no piss and no must gonna just automatically sign up to smell piss and must. Like, no, we don't want to smell no shit like that. Pissy, musty bitch won't get no play around me. You know what I mean? Wash your funky ass. At least that time to go back to being broke. Oh, there's somebody out there that take care of your ass real good. Now they gonna talk to you crazy, but they gonna take care of you now. I can't be talked to like that. So no, I go work.
Side babies. And this is all he knows. His dad used to abuse his mom and make her do and make her deal with his bullshit. And so he thinks that unfortunately that it's those kind of times, but this ain't the Betty Wright
Now look at this woman talking about my mother and talking about my father, but this is the same motherfucker to get up here and cry bloody murder if you say something about her mama. My mama dead and gone. She can't rest. This woman talk all this respect. This is why I can't respect a lot of these women that throw around that phrase, I'm a black woman. And some of these women are the most disrespectful bitches in the world. They only throw that shit because it's like a coat. When they use it, it's like a coat. It's to take away. It's to use the group to go against one person because what they gonna say back to they dumb, irresponsible, childish little bitch ass because this big throat hoe always talking all this dumb shit, but then always playing victim and talking about somebody don't like black women. No, bitch, I don't like you. And it's for good reason I don't like you. Every black woman wasn't up here talking about my mother. Every black woman ain't talking about me every day, sending me text messages. It's your immature, stupid ass. So that's why I'm trying to get black women to understand. Just watch the behavior of these women. I came online saying watch behavior because they got women thinking in a goddamn group, and it's a strong ass group, but they turn the group into a ignorant ass group because you're not watching the behaviors of the women that cross paths with men like me that will call you a funky foot bitch, not because you're a woman, but because of what the fuck you're saying and doing. Now you say you're the most educated. It's logical why I won't like this bitch. It's very anybody in their right mind can understand why I don't like this bitch here. Anybody can see that. But see, when they hide in a group and say, see, look at what he said to me, he don't like black women. That's to shut men up. So we don't point out the fact that this is a disgusting, deplorable individual. And you're only bringing up that you're a woman to hide behind women. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, a frog, a dog. You can identify as a cat, ho. But you a disgusting bitch to me because of the way you behave and the way you talk. You don't even fucking know me. You don't even fucking know me. How do we support this rhetoric like this? And how do we get bird brain motherfuckers like you? You say bird life. This is how we get bird life out of here. Because if you were listening to this rhetoric, you would understand that this shit is absolutely true. But your bird brain ass can get the fuck on up out of here. Anybody can understand in their right mind why any man wouldn't like a bitch like this. And even if you don't like a man calling a woman a bitch, no, don't worry. That's not a woman. That's a bitch. Her behaviors has now granted me permission to deem her a bitch. Women do not act like this. Ladies do not act like this. Women and ladies do not comment on men they do not know in this way for this long and speak about their life as if they know them. Women do not do that. And it's high time we start making a distinction between a woman, a lady, and a bitch and a whore. Because all of these things exist. A lot of you women will never get talked to like this because you act like women. You act like ladies. You would never think to sit up online and talk about a man in this way that you never even fucking met and you don't even fucking know. Now, I don't see no education in this shit that they're trying to make women into now. I don't see no education in this shit. A woman is supposed to have discernment. A woman has discernment to know not just about a man, but to know what type of women to not be around, what type of women to not support, because you know those women are not like you. So to pretend like there's some type of big ass wall of just because you're a woman that now women are always right, that's bullshit. All I hang with really is women. Do you know what my women friends tell me? Hell no, I don't want this job because I don't want to work for this woman. I'm like, you don't want to work for a woman? Hell no, they too fucking emotional. I'm not finna work for no goddamn woman. I'd rather work for a man. Now, these are educated women. These are women in all different fields that I'm cool with. And the first thing they say was, I don't even want to work for a woman. But we want to pretend like these things don't exist. We want to pretend like you don't have friends that ain't say the same goddamn thing. But what can you expect from a hateful woman that's speaking about motherhood, speaking about being a parent, speaking about all these things, and she don't got no fucking kids? But you want sympathy for not having them, but you want to goddamn be able to comment on motherfuckers that understand the struggle and the goddamn the uh the trials and tribulations that you got to go through with having goddamn children. So, bitch, because you ain't have no kids, if you want sympathy for that, don't you ever speak about nobody with kids. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't got no sympathy for no motherfucker that keep talking about shit she don't know what she talking about. Stay in your goddamn lane. Don't speak about nobody that you don't know what the fuck parents go through. There's some good ass parents that got sons that went to prison. Mama ain't have a goddamn thing to do with it, but she got to wear the brunt of having a child trying to figure out why the hell did this boy go to prison? I gave him everything. I did this, I did that, but yet and still, he's still where he at. But you wouldn't know shit about that because you a motherfucker that ain't got no kids. So shut your goddamn mouth. You around here acting like you got them talking about Kwame Brown and his family when I told your dumb ass bitch, I'm coming up here sharing my life because my life is no different than the average goddamn kid that came up in the hood. I'm glad you motherfuckers saying all this shit. Yes, my daddy was a murderer. Am I proud of that? No. I'm proud of the fact that I can go anywhere to any college, any high school, and say, despite of what society is going to use against you, because I know it all too well, you're going to use it against me. It's been happening all my life, but guess what? It's never stopped nothing. You're looking at the number one draft pick despite his father being a murderer, despite his father doing life, despite all of this shit you say. So then my question, I turn back to you and so many bourgeoisie scholars. Because guess what? Another thing that's supposed to be against me, I'm not educated. I didn't go to college. I didn't go get the white boy education. But in spite of that, I'm still. So then I got to ask some of these so-called educated, so-called scholars and so-called uh, slavery holding us back type of motherfucking thinkers. How come I've been on the internet saying mindset this whole time, and now that you know a little bit more about me, and now you dug into my life a little bit more, that I knew would happen, and now that you know that I'm similar to your cousin, your nephew, your uncle, I got 4 or 5 brothers that been to prison. Some would say real niggas would fuck you all the way to the fucking up. But yet still hmm, interested. So I got the question to ask these bourgeoisies and these white liberals that give so many excuses. I have to ask, what is your excuse? If I have a family that I have, and you can see, and everybody can clearly see, it's not perfect. Never said they was. Matter of fact, I did a live saying I'm the best of the worst. Kind of said that on camera. So then I asked, why so many excuses in our community then? Why so many excuses in our community? I'm raised up in the house, brothers were selling drugs, shooting. Wow. But still, I went to a white boy school and got all A's and B's. Hmm. You're only helping my point. You're only proving that I walked it like I talked it. I said it's a mindset, and my life proves it. And I'm not scary like Dr. Boyce Watkins because I still be in my same neighborhood. I don't say 10% can go, leave the rest behind. No, I just show what the fuck it takes for you to make it. And if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. But whether you make it or whether the 10% come or go, it won't be up to me. It won't be my mindset saying I'm going to shut my mind off to certain people. No, I just stay away. But if you take a closer look at what you're seeing, you see the evolution of a young boy who lived a life no different than your son, no different than my brother, no different than the same street nigga that Tears say he is, but yet and still, the mindset was a little bit different. And although we can make the excuse that, oh, he was tall, I got drafted at 6'9". Um, that's tall, but there's a lot of 6'9" guys that's not in the NBA. But to make that excuse would give you an excuse on why you didn't make it. When it all boils down to simple things like it's just a mindset. And although, no, I wasn't perfect along the journey, I got children. I got multiple kids outside of wedlock, bastard children, if you will. And that's why I'm an expert at speaking that you don't want to be just running around here making children because you can't be in all these different places at one time. It's kind of no way possible to be a great father. I could be the best I can be. I could be a good father, especially when I don't have a problem, seeing my child and I jump in my car anytime to go see my kid. But, I will not argue with a woman in a believe all women society. I will not stand for a woman calling the police on me. The moment you do that, you've told me you don't want me in the family. So I X myself out the picture. And any woman that would do that, I'll advise any man, a woman call the police on you for doing what you're supposed to do, leave her ass where she at. Your kids gonna still be your kids. You give them your number. They old enough that they can call you. I'm still here for any of my kids, but the one thing I won't allow is some woman to put me in a white boy system. So now I got to play a white boy's game. I won't do it. And that's strength. That's doing it for my children. Hell, I could do like most other niggas and crash out and think protecting the kid is hurting the mama. But my kids love that woman. So it wouldn't be smart for me to do that. So the best thing I can do before I succumb to the thoughts of a man, and most men have these thoughts of whipping ass when being pushed, you leave the situation alone. And I don't care if a motherfucker judge me for that. You got every right to say what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. Because the one thing I know is the God I serve is always in control. So my kids will become adults one day. My kids will have kids of their own one day. My kids are going to start asking questions one day. And daddy got all the answers. Because, see, unlike a fat, stupid, uneducated bitch like SoFly, when a motherfucker say, you walked away from your kids, I got court paperwork that said I filed for joint custody. So these are factual documents. So you can't tell me I walked away from shit. But when somebody starts saying you a drug dealer and saying anything to keep you away from your kids and putting white folks and putting white people in your business, trying to make you pay more Jewish lawyers to prove you ain't no drug dealer when you know what the fuck you not, when you trying to compete with white boys and build just like them and you ain't asking for no loans, you using your own money and somebody keep you trapped up in a court case for 5 fucking years, paying for their attorneys, your attorneys, child support, and everything on top of that. So no, you don't play a game like that and get in no white boy system. I'm a nigga, and I'm a smart enough nigga to know when a white boy control one of these stupid ass women, you let him have her. You let her go. And just like I was gonna show my daughter security footage of her crying out in front of my restaurant to my brother, you don't know what I've been through. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do him like that. So I had to get rid of that footage because I was damn sure. That's when I was in my nigga mode. I was gonna goddamn ride through the hood with TV playing that shit. Look, bitch, you can say whatever you want, ho. But you were crying on camera, CCTV. But I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. You know, that would be me just doing that because I'm upset. So once I stopped being upset, I said, just stay away. I stayed a far a fucking way. And anybody who try to play something in my life that brings any type of disruption, and here's where I'm at with it. This is what people don't understand. I don't give a damn if you call yourself son, daughter, wife, uh, brother. I got one life to live. And I've been doing a service my whole life. I've been entertaining and giving a service my whole life. I've been charitable and giving my whole life. And what has niggas or anybody given to me? Not a goddamn thing. So where I'm at with it is that if it don't serve me, if it don't benefit me, if it don't respect me, I stay away from it. So anybody that you see me staying away from, most likely they either not respectful or they don't serve any purpose, but being who they already are. If you gonna already be that and you don't want to learn no game or you don't want to see what I'm trying to build, then stay the fuck away from me. Yeah, because I ain't got time. I don't. But so fly, you unbelievable, boy. Ugh. I can't even believe you fixed your mouth to say this stuff. A fucking stranger.
Generation, women of this generation not sticking around for that shit. Ain't nobody know no pain, no gain. Don't nobody care about that. Seriously. And she got tired. She got tired of that. So he does these oopsie babies. He's deep in whoredom, which is why he talks the way he does on YouTube. Pay attention to the way he talks on YouTube. He's a hoe. Yeah. His own daughter said she wanted to come knock him in the mouth. Come on, man. Y'all remember that?
Man, see, that's because you don't know my daughter. See, the teachers that taught my daughter know that she ain't even like that. And so when the teachers and the counselors that heard my daughter say that, they were so disappointed, and they hit me and said, "You know what, Kwame? I'm sorry that she said something like that." They was telling me they were sorry that she was even talking like that because they know how nice my daughter is, and they know that she just took on her mama's energy. Because I've never done anything to my daughter. I was talking about her mama, and see, that's the thing. Like, it's some kids don't understand that they mamas was the ones at Freaknik. So if they ever heard a man call their mama a hoe, it might hurt their feelings. But that doesn't necessarily mean that man was lying. If they got a tape of your mama on top of the car, freaking at Freaknik and spring break and all these different places, that sometimes kids are born in those situations. And sometimes those kids still love their mama, but what's being said don't necessarily make it wrong. And so, my daughter, especially at the time, wasn't at the maturity level to understand the truth can't be disrespectful. And, and just like I told her, why is it okay for her to have somebody like the blast.com say that I'm a deadbeat when I just finished paying your private school tuition? How the fuck am I a deadbeat and you stand on a goddamn lake? What the fuck are you talking about? Do you know the definition of a deadbeat? That's a man that does not take care of his children. And at that time, I wasn't on no motherfucking child support. And we got mink coats and watches and all this shit. And I'm a motherfucking deadbeat. I wanted to go upside somebody's goddamn head. But see, that would have made me goddamn, that would have made me wrong. That would have been like I really did something. But while I'm having this conversation, I'm so motherfucking mad because I just remember the professors at the college locally in Brunswick would always come up to me laughing and saying, "Damn, I just always wait to grow up to be like your baby mama because she's driving better cars than the professors to the school. She's driving 650 BMWs and 760s and goddamn brand new trucks and all kind of shit. Drop top Bentleys, driving them up to the school. And somehow I ended up in somebody's paper talking about I'm a motherfucking deadbeat. So it just a jolt of negative energy and negative thoughts almost made me go to motherfucking jail. And I had to catch myself. I had to catch. I ain't gonna lie. I had to catch my motherfucking self because that's one of the worst things you can call a man. And bitches sling that shit around like it's a badge of honor for them to say. And a man like me be wanting to goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, shoot you with a water gun or something. I ain't gonna lie. That shit be pissing me fuck off when somebody say that. And I got a bitch ass baby mama that said that, and I got so much goddamn paperwork on her, it just don't even make no sense. So to have a motherfucker say that about me in the paper, that's why I don't give a fuck about what I say no more. When a motherfucker called me a deadbeat, I never cared about no bus or none of that shit because I could beat damn near half the world in basketball. I could beat the majority of the world. When you could beat the majority of the world in something, it really don't bother you when somebody say make up a dumbass word like that. So bus never really bothered me. But when a motherfucker wrote in a paper that I was a motherfucking deadbeat and that bitch didn't say, "Oh no, hold up. I don't know who wrote that this nigga was a deadbeat. I'm just trying to get some custody ground set because we no longer together. But this nigga ain't no deadbeat. I don't want y'all to say that in the paper. So let me make a statement to let them know I don't even want my kids thinking that." When I didn't get that goddamn type of response, I said, "Oh hell no. Fuck this bitch. Fuck everybody that didn't speak up for me." I was about to go through the whole town on a loudspeaker. Fuck all y'all bitch ass motherfuckers. For not goddamn the whole city should have came out. Y'all seen the way this bitch was riding. I wanted to cuss the whole motherfucking city out. And when nobody did a goddamn thing. I was gonna show, I wanted to goddamn go crazy. But I said, Kwame, if you go crazy, then you gonna have some niggas go crazy with you. And they ain't got nothing to do with this shit. So you can't let your personal situation crash some motherfuckers out that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So I said, you know what? Let me do what I always do. Let me chill the fuck out. That don't mean I don't have those thoughts though. What does Kwame Brown hate this morning? Bitch ass nigga, I don't hate nothing. So for you to come in here and make a comment like that, let me get your stupid ass up out of here. Now that's the shit I don't like. I don't like a motherfucker just coming in the stage right off the rip, don't know what's going on, ain't hear shit, but commenting like that, yeah, that's what I don't like. Sure don't. So get your stupid ass up out of here, boy. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. None of the bus shit, none of that shit ever bothered me. And that's why I to that day, ever since then, I never would go in the same room with this person. I don't go to my daughter games no more. I don't go. No, I won't go in the same room. I go. I went to that open track and field because I can stay on the other side of the field, and that's the first time I came in close proximity to her when I saw her and her mama out there struggling with that tent when it was blowing. I was laughing like about this the life you chose. You stupid motherfucker. I know the whole town laughing at this stupid motherfucker. You lost your whole goddamn family because you want to be strong and stupid. Now you out here tent blowing your ass away by yourself with no nigga in sight. Got to be more careful. But anyway, he talking about swagger dash up. But anyway, moving right along. I helped with the tent because that shit was embarrassing. I'm like, this stupid bitch. My daughter out here watching this shit. Hopefully my daughter can see the difference when I'm around and not around. Shit go way smoother. And we eat better. We rock out better. Shit way more funnier. You don't gotta wait till we go to the amusement park. Nigga, I'm funny every day, all day. So that's why I hate it for my kids, because they don't get to have no fun. Nigga, I'm just walking motherfucking fun. But this motherfucker pissed me the fuck off, so I don't go nowhere near. I couldn't handle that deadbeat shit. I wanted to crash the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm arguing with the police, front the house. I'm going crazy. I'm like, this cop just don't know. I love them kids in that goddamn house. But see, men express their love in different ways. And I realized how angry I was getting. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to chill the fuck out because somebody gonna get hurt. About them kids in that motherfucking house, somebody gonna get hurt. I said, so I'm gonna either have to walk away from this situation or somebody gonna get fucked up. And it's gonna be me, cops. Well, I don't give a fuck. At that point, she had me so goddamn mad. I said, you know what? Nah, I'm too much of a hell of a nigga to crash out like this. My kids, I'm gonna document every goddamn thing, and my kids will know what the fuck going on when it's time for them to know what the fuck going on. And any nigga that try to use that shit against me, um, I don't give a fuck what niggas think or say. So when a nigga say something, and first of all, this fat big block, I don't even know her. So I've been conditioned to not give a fuck of what somebody say. So, and that was the hardest thing. If I could get over the fact that nigga I had to get called a deadbeat and I got to walk away from my kids before I punish something, then nigga, that's the hardest thing I had to do. I think I could defeat anything in life now. You know how y'all women say y'all a killer motherfucker before y'all let them take y'all kids away? Oh yeah, it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to goddamn almost be there. And the thought process that it take for you to talk yourself into and out of shit like that. Yeah, you don't you that when you start having thoughts like that, it's time to sit down and talk to somebody. And so I sat down and I had some conversation, and I said, nah, it's time to let this shit go. You know, because that ain't gonna help nobody. And that's how quick, that's how close uh lives could change just playing with people. That's how easy lives could change when you play with people like that. And people just don't get it. But yeah, they played with the lives of my babies. But at the end of the day, I love them girls too much to crash the fuck out. I love them enough to walk away. And if they really who I think they are and who I raised them to be, they'll come and get the other side of the goddamn coin. Because there's always two sides to a motherfucking coin. And if they don't want the other side of the coin, God give free will, and so will I. Yeah, God give free will, and so will I. I just can't wait for that day that karma hit that mama for all them lies she told. Boy, Lord have mercy. That shit gonna hit her like a ton of goddamn brick. Cause one thing my mama used to always say, boy, God ain't sleep. You can lie to the public, and that's why I know motherfuckers don't care nothing about no truth. They just care about who look like what. Motherfuckers just they care about how it look. And that's how I know a lot of weak ass people hiding in groups. Cause it'll be those same man hating bitches that do all that, or be the main one claiming that they fighting for black men and that they love men. Bitch, you keeping the kids away from a black man. You don't love shit. And I would never date any woman that I ever date that got kids. Like, I've graduated from saying I wouldn't date a woman that got kids, but I wouldn't date a woman that keep their father away from their kid. If I was in the house, I wouldn't give a fuck if me and that bitch was married. If I ever see a woman being immature with the handling of a kid, if she can't negotiate letting her sister do it, mama or somebody that is don't have no emotions to the situation but still get that kid to their father, if I ever see anything like that, I'm out. And I'm not giving no explanation. I'm just gone. I'm gone. I promise you that, nigga. I don't see how these niggas do it. And some of these niggas, they like that shit. Be sitting there believing all this stupid ass shit these girls be telling them. I heard a girl talking about their baby dad. I'm like, wait a minute now. Y'all got motherfucking 4 kids, but he's just the worst nigga in the world. Come on now. I had to tell her, look, I got a baby mama that'll probably tell a nigga the same thing you telling about me, and I did everything for this girl. I'm like, look, I can't respect it. Y'all, you got 4 kids by a nigga. It wasn't all bad. You gave this nigga 4 kids. That don't even make no sense to just to try to diss some nigga. I'm not here for that. So yeah, let me get the fuck up out of here. I don't even want to hit you no more. She was fine as a motherfucker too, but I don't even want none of that shit no more. If this how you talking about a nigga, you telling me this shit and I ain't even ask you. You trying to explain to me how you got 4 kids. I don't give a damn how you got 4 kids. I didn't even know you had kids. I'm just looking at that ass at the restaurant. Shit. I didn't even know you had no motherfucking kid. KB, you wanted to really. Yeah, I'm not finna sit here and listen to no broad say the stupidest shit in the world. And you got 4 kids by this nigga. Obviously, you like this nigga enough. You let him split you 4 different times. 4 cheering. Like, stop. I'm starting to think you crazy now, girl. But there's some niggas that stick around. You know, she fine, though. No, I'm straight. One thing about it, I don't want no motherfucking headache. You get to my age, all you don't want is a motherfucking headache.
That IG when he was wearing the red DC shirt and he was talking about punching through that window. That's also the live where he said, "You're gonna get my daddy's cooking." He was talking shit, saying it because he was talking about Matt Barnes. And if a woman had done that to me, because he was telling the story about Matt Barnes and how his wife cheated on him in his house and his bed, all that shit. It was he was saying, it's on the IG, you said? It's on that same live where he said that he punched through a window and glass don't hit back. That was from IG, but they put it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. But in that same live, he said, "You're gonna get my daddy's cooking." You know what I mean? So what did his dad do? Remember, his dad murdered somebody. So he's telling you, and we didn't know it. I mean, I didn't know at that time because Charlemagne hadn't come out about him yet. But like shortly after that, that's when Charlemagne, made those comments. But we didn't. I didn't realize that when he made that comment and that maniacal laugh, and he got real dark with his laugh. Real sinister, and that's telling you.
this, this, this fat motherfucker done turned into a goddamn life coach and a philosopher. And why can't your big obese ass figure out how to get your life to lose about 2 people? You big throat motherfucker. You is 400 and something pounds. You got all this coaching skills and you know all this shit about somebody else. Why don't you get on a walking regimen Why don't you eat different? Why don't you just eat like the gorilla? Stop eating meat for like 7 years. Get you a probiotic. I'm dissing you and helping your big dumb ass at the same time. Only go to the farmer's market. Stop eating all them motherfucking wings. And ooh, them a lot of fries. Pass the salt. Stop eating all the goddamn fries with salt on it, you big back. That salt is helping your big ass retain all that damn water. That's why you on water pills. You probably on high blood pressure pills, water pills, all of that shit. You retaining all that goddamn water. Your legs swollen in a bitch. You got pit and edema. I could press my fingers into your leg, and them bitches will stay. My finger impressions will stay there for 10 motherfucking minutes. Your legs so swole, your skin about to bust open. I know this type of stuff. I done seen this shit before. I got a PhD in niggas, and you ain't the only big motherfucker I done seen before. She talked like she was there or even knows you. Exactly. That's what's wrong with this big motherfucker. She talk like she know what the fuck she talking about, and she don't. Salute to you, bro. I can grab a hold of your leg and squeeze my fingers in your leg just to get the imprint, and that motherfucker will stay there for goddamn 10, 15 minutes because you got what's called pitting edema. I know this type of shit. Okay, I had it for a while after I had ankle surgery. They put all that wire mesh in my ankle and they can press. I said, what the fuck is this, man? You can press in my goddamn leg and I can still see fingerprints and shit. What the fuck is going on? They said that's pitting edema. They said in rather large bitches, that's what usually happens, but because of your surgery, your body is not taken to the wire mesh, so it's retaining fluid in my leg. hmm You need to stop drinking. Yeah, stop drinking soda. Stop drinking milk. Don't eat no more cheese. Don't eat no more motherfucking cheese. If you want to eat you want to have a little piece of fish here and there, but your big ass need to go to all fruits and berries and nuts. That's all you need to eat. Avocado, chickpea. You need to turn into a fucking chickpea. Make you a goddamn chickpea burger. Make you some motherfucker. You want to eat a plate of fries? Let it be chickpea fries or sweet potato fries, you big back. And then get you a treadmill that can hold 7,000 pounds. Matter of fact, get you an underwater treadmill. Stop sending out all your money to every nigga you trying to sleep with and get you one of them treadmills, them underwater treadmills, where you walking in the water, because that's a lot of weight you got to put down on them joints. But if you walking in the treadmill that's in the water, it'll help your big ass lose weight. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You big goddamn swole back, got titties in the front and the back. You need a bra for the front and the back. Do they got that dual bra for your big titty back ass? I can't stand to see that shit when I'm walking. Never mind, because I don't want to make this about everybody else. Because this is just about your big fat ass. I don't want you to bring no other big woman in this. This is about your big loud mouth talking ass. Ain't no other big women talk to me like this. So I ain't gonna talk to no other big woman like this. I'm talking to your big sweaty, goddamn two-tone body having ass. Cause I know up under every crease that shit is gray and that shit is stank. I know it. Up under every fat fold you got. Cause you know goddamn well you gotta air out and you gotta lift up all them rolls to air out. Cause you know that shit, when that shit, ooh, ain't no way you can wash up under all them goddamn folds. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you be having sores up under them goddamn folds, don't it? Cause that shit, that skin been touching the whole time, rubbing that shit raw. I know. I know. Your two-tone stank gray smelling ass. Ooh.
That's just his daddy killed. I'll kill too. And then you know what his family, what his brothers and stuff have been accused of. He's from a murderous criminal family. I don't want people to ever take that shit lightly. That
I'm from a murderous criminal family, and the only person in my family that's ever murdered somebody was my father. But I'm from a murderous criminal family because she say of something my brother was accused of, but he was acquitted of, and he is home and chilling. So now we're not supposed to trust the legal system. She's so educated. The only person that's ever murdered anybody in my family is my father. But I'm from a murderous family. Says this big throat, big block.
Yard dog, talk he might be yapping around on YouTube, but that he's from a dangerous ass family, people. These people are murderers. Okay? That he made it like it was a joke, but I didn't know what his dad done. But then we found his dad is a murderer and buried somebody alive. Damn it. Okay.
So now, because Charlemagne was protecting his business interests, now she thinks that everything that Charlemagne said was true. This show that turns Charlemagne into a culture vulture because all he does is blow up these white shows, and he'll give a few niggas some shows and make generate revenue off of these niggas, and then they won't say anything because they making money with them. But this clown ass nigga, the first time I get to the Breakfast Club, the number one draft pick, black male, because the only thing they care about in the Breakfast Club is LGBT and black women, and the ones that will allow him to disrespect them and sniff their seat, and all kind of weird shit that some of them white execs I think wanted to see, because I think some of them don't really like women, so they love to see the way that little nasty little watchdog Charlemagne the God would disrespect those women by making Lil Ma cry right there on air, because that's great for ratings. And she's a little black girl from New York, the inner city, so you could do her like that because she's not of a certain class of a woman, because she's from the hood. So you could do her like that. And Charlemagne loved to catch a little hood booger. They say Charlemagne used to go back to his hometown and boy just run through the little hood chicks in his hometown. That's what they used to say about him. He hadn't been back so much as of late. But they put this little predatorial bitch to say some shit like that. Nobody ever second guessed. Why in the fuck would Charlemagne the God have anything to do with Kwame Brown, Matt Barnes, and anybody like that? Why would they have anything to do with that? Why would he take airtime? Why would they write things in? They are script reading bitches. Why would these white execs write this into their thing about reading something about my father? If it's just public information, then it was there for the public if they was going to look for it. But why would they take that time, that specific time, to do that? But see, you can do any old thing to a black man. But if I was a black woman, then he couldn't say that about me because that would be an attack. Because then black women would realize, like, why the fuck? But us soft ass niggas, we don't give a fuck about nothing, and we lowball, always jealous of each other. All the nigga got to do is get nicer rims or a nicer car, and we jealous of each other. Nigga get Jordans, and we'll kill them for it. So niggas that done reduce themselves down to killing niggas for shoes, yeah, we ain't ready to fight for nothing real. We just some dumbass, emotional niggas that's led by women. So we don't know how to defend anything unless it's in the honor of a woman. We don't even know how to defend our own rights and respect as a man. Motherfuckers want me not to see the behavior of my baby mama, that she's a no good bitch. Motherfuckers act like I'm supposed to not see that because she's a black woman. Even though I uplift the other black woman that does right and doesn't keep me away from my kid, don't poison my kid by saying wait to a certain age and you'll see. Like, what, bitch? None of my kids were even at that age when you're saying this. So what are you talking about? So it was just weird. But to hear this big disgusting block fall for everything, and then now she got her big nasty assassin throat, pork assassin. This motherfucker still mad because I ain't send no chickens around the world. That's what this is.
Okay? Now he can sit there and say, because that was his whole thing. Judge me for me, but what has Kwame done? What has Kwame done? Well, Kwame, we don't know what you've done because you pay a lot of motherfuckers off. We really don't.
Well, what has Kwame done? And the answer to that is nothing. But in her mind, she said, you paid a lot of motherfuckers off. That's a hell of an allegation there, young lady. But this is supposed to be the educated woman. She's so educated that she literally just put herself at risk. If I wanted to, I could literally take this video and say this woman is alleging that I have a murderous family, and that I'm a part of a murderous family, and that the only reason why they don't know if I've done anything is because I pay people off. Listen to this low life dummy. But this is an educated woman though.
He can sit there and say, because that was his whole thing. Judge me for me, but what has Kwame done? What has Kwame done? Well, Kwame, we don't know what you've done because you pay a lot of motherfuckers off. We really don't know everything you've done. Could be a laundry list, you know what I'm saying? But you had the money for protection. And you had the NBA to cover your tracks. And I don't want people to forget that either. You were in the NBA, you are a celebrity, and you did have money to cover and close your records. So we don't know what you could have done. We know you got a rape allegation. We know you hung a female.
Look at how she just destroyed her own little conversation with that one little thing. If I have all this money for protection, you pay money so things don't come out. So you said I had a great allegation, so that means it came out. Where was the protection? You're an idiot. And to say something like this online, you got to be double idiot. You got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I know.
Are a celebrity, and you did have money to cover and close your records. So we don't know what you could have done. We know you got a rape allegation. We know you hung a female over a balcony, a high ass balcony at that, in fear for her life. Whether you were playing a
She was in such fear for her life, she didn't leave the room for the next 3 days. And boy, look at here, the things. And then she was in such fear for her life. She saw me again in Atlanta on two different occasions. The things, like the shit people say.
not you hung over the balcony, nigga. That's not a joke. That video, I mean, he straight up tells you, you gonna see my daddy. And they all have their father in them. I mean, that's half of their DNA. And if he was violent and crazy enough to bury a woman alive, and this other one,
Violence is an action. It's a choice someone makes. That don't have nothing to do with DNA. And you say you were smart. Got to be more careful. This woman says she's smart. So Magic Johnson has some basketball DNA. EJ can't play basketball at all. So where's your DNA story to that one? Or was EJ gonna still have to have hard work, dedication, and commitment to a craft? Like this lady is stupid. But she'll get to say stuff like this, and then when we say stuff back, just because she's a woman, somehow you can't say something to her. She's like a protected species. No, that's in a group of women. You not a woman. So we're not going to treat you like a woman. I don't hear women talk like this about a total stranger. I hear lonely ass, desperate ass bitches talk like this. So I'm just going to call you out and put you in that category. And if somebody else want to join the lonely ass, desperate bitch category, then they can goddamn try to speak up for you and try to use that as a woman thing. And I'm gonna let them know this is not how a woman behave. Show me two of your friends that behave like this. Yeah, show me two of your friends that behave like this. Cause you're trying to make my bitch, me calling her a nasty bitch, and you're trying to paint it with a broad brush of all. And we was always taught by women to already know and already say, not all, not all. So we ain't talking about all. So leave all black women alone. We tired of people invoking that trump card. You use it too much. That's like the wild card in Uno. You use it to win the game. You don't play it. You play it sometimes when necessary, but you don't play that shit every damn play. There's not a Uno card for every play. There's not a wild card for every play. That's the wild card. When you got to bring that black woman card out, let it be for something serious. Let it be for a righteous cause. Let it not be because a funky, loudmouth, piss-smelling, sweaty pit heifer been talking shit about somebody's family and everything else that she does not know. Let's not raise up for that. Yeah, they trying to use a draw four every play. Cause now when you invoke women, that's a draw four, that's a draw six, that's a skip you, that's boy, look at here. There's all that shit built up in one card. When you get all women against your ass, that's all the goddamn good cards. Truck the reverse, the skip, reverse back to me. The motherfucker draw four. The shit is a draw eight mixed in there with it. And shit, when they goddamn get all women next to your ass, it's over with. Shit. So we gonna make sure that y'all can't use not no funky foot heifer like this can't use that. Uh-uh.
He is accused of shooting somebody right in the back of the head. These people are crazy. This ain't no bullshit at Hamlin. Mm-mm. They have to be played with, really? No. She's like I said, I see my.
We ain't to be played with really, no, but you keep playing with us really, yeah. We ain't to be played with, but you keep playing with us. Come on, man. Do you even hear yourself? There ain't nobody fucking with your stupid ass. And my family don't bother nobody that don't bother us. Ain't nobody bothering us. Ain't nobody being bothered. I think everybody family is like that. I don't underestimate nobody family. Anybody that got a large family, you do not play with their family because if you play with them, they gonna play with you. But I don't. We don't bother no goddamn body. And everybody now is to an age, even the people that we associate ourselves with, they to an age where they don't want to bother nobody. Everybody did something when they were young and stupid. And that's why we understand these young boys need to get to a point to where they don't want to feel like shooting no damn body. Now they graduated from fighting to shooting. Our era was a fighting era. And only one or two niggas shot somebody. Our era, we grew up, we had a problem with somebody, you fought them. Win, lose, or draw. Even if you had a little homeboy, we gave a little homeboy props because they'll get in there with somebody bigger than them and we'll break that shit up. All right, nigga, you too big for him now. We ain't gonna let you hurt him. But that nigga had heart. He wasn't scared to goddamn get in there with your ass. So, and that's that. That's why we don't understand Kev Slow and we don't understand, well, I ain't even gonna speak about him. But we don't understand when they say, oh, you too big and all that. If you have real homies, they ain't gonna let you get hurt by nobody bigger than you. But nigga, sometimes a short nigga be like, no, nigga, let's just run it just cause you think I'm scared. Just a short nigga. Nigga, I ain't scared. But we live to talk about it though. These young boys, because they grow up with that loud popping and it wasn't no male presence around to make them say, no, put that stick down, no, put the gun down, y'all gonna fight. So they're able to just do whatever they want. So any argument, which men are gonna have arguments, any argument, they go straight to the gun. So we have to train this next generation back up to, because somehow somebody took fighting out of the equation. Talking about boys don't need to fight. That's bullshit. We do need to fight. Sometimes we do need to get it off our chest. We do need to see what it's like to get our ass kicked or kick a nigga ass. That's how you get a pecking order in life. You leave any animals to themselves and they're going to create their own pecking order. There's going to be some fighting. And so to take fighting away from young boys, because now they got zero tolerance for fighting in school for boys. Girls still fight. The LGBTQ, they fight anytime they feel like it, anywhere they feel like it. But for some reason, young boys got to have all this pent up aggression And I think now we got to make it to where if you see two young boys in an altercation, then if they want to settle their differences like men, not for the internet, you need to make it a space to where they can go fight, and they don't go to jail. They don't get arrested. They don't get a record. If they both agree, have somebody break that shit up if it go too far, and let them shake hands and walk the fuck off. We got to go back to be the man era that y'all think was toxic. Men settled their differences where one man went home with a black eye or maybe a tooth missing, but he got a chance to hug his wife. And now what we got is a society that's rushed to a gun. And when you do that, that's so final that, damn, what about this man and his kids? I can take an ass whooping. I wouldn't give a fuck if you put it on the internet. I probably could whoop your ass though. You ain't gonna win them all. But we got to get some laws on the books to where you ain't got to shoot somebody for getting loud. Fuck all this. You in fear for your life. A nigga that got a little more fighting skills than you, he should be able to come up and ask you after you running your mouth. Hey, look here. You want to go to the back and knuckle up? And without you being able to shoot him because he taller than you. We got to get some real man laws back on the books. Because now we got a bunch of coward shit going on where niggas is playing with grown men. And grown men just ain't to be played with. I would love to live in Seattle where, nigga, I could ask you, hey, what's up there, nigga? You doing all that motherfucking talking? You want to figure this shit out? And win, lose, or draw. I can accept mine. At least we got it off our chest. No, I ain't. They don't need to go behind bars. They need to be. We tired of seeing men get arrested, getting in that system, and then being open to grape and all kind of shit that they doing in the prison system. That barbaric ass shit that ain't helping nobody being locked up. And sometimes you got people in there that are not violent, but they in there around some motherfuckers that are used to being violent, that love being violent. You can't put them in the same places with people like that, turning good men into savages or some punks because of a mistake they made out on the street. No. Vicky said my firstborn son had a daughter in Indiana. He was a good son. He was just working. It's sad. Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm so damn. My condolences. It sounds like Miss Vicky lost her son. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. It ain't no point in having your boy learn boxing or karate because everybody with this stupid shit. I don't fight. No, that's your bad. That's your problem. You calling yourself a protector, but you had never learned how to fight. What the fuck is wrong with you? How you gonna protect your woman when you ain't got no gun? Y'all go to a venue. You gonna sprint to the car to go get a gun? What's gonna happen to her by the time you get back? You don't know how to do nothing. You can't leave scratch a nigga. And a lot of these young boys' problem is that they're just so afraid to lose a fight. Once you get over the fear of losing the fight, because it can happen at any point. Once you get over the fear of losing, then motherfucker, you good. He got shot in a mass shooting in Indiana March 16th last year. He was innocent, Kwame. Damn, that's crazy. Sorry to hear that. They scared of being recorded? Man, the motherfucker who recorded that shit a coward. That's what I'm saying. They should find the motherfucker who recorded it and let's see they squabble game. That's all you got to do. Because most people understand they're not fighting to be recorded and all that shit. They fighting because they got a misunderstanding. Once they get the understanding, understood, they good. Teach young men how to fight without trying to disrespect somebody. Don't be goddamn going overboard, stomping a motherfucker head loose while they on the ground. One, two hits after he down, he had enough. Leave him the fuck alone. And guess what? It'll be less shit talking when you get your ass whooped. CNN is a extortion news station. All right, I'm back. They mama taught him that. He said their mamas taught them that. Just think how most women fight unfair, right? All types of weapons. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to blame it on all mamas, but that may be some truth to that. I said I know mamas got to go to the extreme when the boys get to a certain side. City people is nothing wrong with country living. This nigga is stupid. Yeah, that hustle and bustle shit. We so goddamn fast. Lord have mercy. But let's hear some more of this big block real quick. Well, I sent. No, I can't send no text. I got it on this one.
Mama's cooking, but you bring like a baby, a nigga up in this house, something like that, and you're gonna see my daddy. And that shit.
You stupid fat dummy. Ain't no broad gonna bring no nigga up into my house. Are you crazy? What the fuck is wrong with you? These made up scenario. Nigga, any motherfucking man gonna go ape shit if you go. Do you hear how stupid this lady sound? The men in the chat, how many of y'all gonna stand for a woman bringing a nigga up in y'all goddamn house? What the fuck is she talking about? Now, this is a made up scenario. She talking about if you bring a nigga to the house or something like that. Why would a woman want to bring a nigga to my house? What the fuck is wrong with you? Motherfucker here crazy, man. This is a silly, silly ass woman, boy. Bringing a man up into the house. Ain't no nigga going for that, man. This made up scenario that you got going on, no man I know will go for no shit like that. And nor would I ever go my black ass up in no other man's house. I wouldn't give a damn how fine a woman look. If she got them living with a dude, period. I don't give a fuck if she say they ain't together, they roommates. If she's staying with a dude, I'm not going in that motherfucking house. I can sit out here in the car. If you saying everything you said it is, then I should be able to explain to this nigga, hey, bro, I ain't going to no other nigga house. I'm in the car. Glad you told me. I'm up out this motherfucker. Now, if he don't got enough emotional intelligence to understand that, then we can figure something out. But I ain't going to no other nigga house. This fat motherfucker, he crazy.
Now it just chills down my spine because I didn't know your dad buried anybody alive. I didn't know your dad was a real live murderer like that. You know, when they say he killed somebody, I had no idea. But ooh,
I had no idea. Now, this fat hole listening to Charlemagne the God, did you go do any research on your own? Or did you just listen to Charlemagne the God? No, you didn't do any research on your own. What a dumb fat dummy.
Oh, yeah, he said that.
I don't remember when Kwame got drafted. I don't know who was at the draft with him. I don't.
Here go Gomer Powell. I don't know when Kwame got drafted. I don't know who. Shut your Tyrone Bixby looking ass up, nigga. I don't know when he got drafted. I don't know when. You ain't supposed to know, you unathletic bitch. What the hell is you worried about what I got drafted for?
know if his mother was there. I don't know who was
He
there.
was there.
See, I hate condescending. Well, I strongly dislike condescending bitches like this. I don't know who was there. I don't know if his mom was there. Then don't speak about it until you know. There's no purpose of making statements like this. See, that's why you had to become a cop. You probably was getting the side of your face slapped by niggas all over the town that you was in. Cause don't no nigga appreciate this condescending ass shit you saying. This fake smart shit. I don't know. I don't know. Then the smart thing is to shut the fuck up. Why are you talking? No, don't nobody want to hear a speech of I don't know. I don't know. A nigga that don't know should be shutting the fuck up. You just want to get on the mic to tell us what you don't know. How is that smart, dummy? Who the fuck gets on the mic? You know what, y'all? I'm just here to tell y'all what I don't know. There's some things I don't know. Don't like no ugly bitches. Hey, I do got a song for them and everything. That just popped in my head. That Kevin Gates. There's some things I don't know. And then I looked at SoFi face on this camera. Don't like no ugly bitches. Ugh, this is some nasty work. This goddamn picture right here. This picture right here. This shit fucked up. This shit fucked up, girl. You sitting there looking like a young, fat, ugly motherfucker. You wasn't never cute fat. That's fucked up. You big as a couch, and you look in your 20s right here, and you big as the whole goddamn couch. This is a goddamn shame. I thought you went to a phase of cute fat. I literally thought you went through a stage of cute fat. But no, you've been just this whole goddamn time. I'm just saying, you've been fucked up the whole time. How in the hell you taking up 2 seats on the couch at this young age? That's that bullshit. Now you probably a whole goddamn sectional. You take up a whole sectional by yourself. This motherfucker had you love seat size. You sit on a couch made for two, but only your big ass can sit on it. You spread all the way from armrest to goddamn armrest, but you up here giving advice. When your hips touching armrest, I'm talking about belly, back fat, and hips touching armrest to goddamn armrest, and you up here giving advice. You barely can stand up on your own free fucking will. You need a cane, crutch, walker that you don't even respect. You don't even respect the shit that's guiding you to walk. What kind of motherfucking animal are you? You beat the hell out of that. This booming on shit. What's wrong with you? Now you and motherfucking Gomer Powell up here running y'all mouth and his dumb ass telling me what he don't know. Come on, stupid motherfucker. I know when you came in the office, you Gomer Powell motherfucker. The chief used to ask that nigga, what do you know about the case? Well, let me tell you what I don't know. I don't know where he at. I don't know if he got a weapon on him. I don't know where the murder weapon at. I don't know what kind of car he was riding in. I don't even know which way he went. The chief was sitting there listening to this stupid motherfucker. You fired, dumb motherfucker. All Walker's man. He gonna get on the mic to tell us what he don't know.
Who was at the draft with him? I don't know if his mother was there. I don't know who was
He
there.
was there.
Okay, so his mother was there. I don't know what he said after he got drafted. I didn't hear his.
We thanked him.
Okay, so he thanked his mother. But
Man, this motherfucker here, man. I don't know. Hey, this nigga supposed to be educated. He going off her word, and her word is law. I don't know who's there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, he was there. She was there. Okay, she was there. I don't know what he said after he got drafted. Okay, he thanked his mom. Okay, he thanked her. Man, shut your stupid ass up and don't talk until you do your own research. Stupid ass nigga. You don't know who your wife land with either when your ass ain't around. Goofy ass nigga, you. It's probably a lot your stupid ass don't know. Just listening to you talk, it's a lot you don't fucking know.
And did it end at that? You know what I'm saying?
He's a weird.
With other people.
Go ahead.
Nobody knows what you're saying because you don't know nothing. How you gonna end? How you gonna say I don't know this, I don't know that, I don't know this, I don't know that? Okay, did he end with that? You know what I'm saying? You didn't say shit. All you was saying was you don't know, you stupid motherfucker. Let's listen to this dumbass fake Ja Rule, fake hip hop. You could tell this was a cornball little geek trying to act like he got a little hip hop. I try to downplay the nigga and try to upplay the little, my St. Simon's Island side. I try to upplay that. But this dumbass nigga trying to downplay his geek and try to upplay his motherfucking gangster. Talking about know what I'm saying. Don't nobody know what the fuck you saying, nigga.
At the draft with him. I don't know. I don't remember when Kwame got drafted. I don't know who was at the draft with him. I don't know if his mother was there. I don't know who was there.
He was there.
Okay, so his mother was there. I don't know what he said after he got drafted. I didn't hear his.
He thanked her.
Okay, so he thanked his mother. But then did it end at that? You know what I'm saying?
He's a weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. He's a misogynist. You can tell he has a hatred for women, and it starts with.
Oh God. Now I got a hatred for women. Because I'm listening to my grandma, I got a hatred for women. Oh my God. So my grandma wasn't a woman. Well, my grandma gave me those proper instructions that if a woman really care about you and they love you, they don't leave no man. So you telling me my grandma was wrong? Cause the last time I checked, my grandma would have whipped your ass if you'd have said she was wrong. My grandma ain't never been wrong. That's the first motherfucker. It was my great grandma. Grandma Sadie. That's the first lady that ain't never been wrong about nothing. I don't think in my eyes. Every time she was wrong, she was hitting somebody. So she was end up right. So shit, fuck you talking about. So don't ever tell me I hate women, cause I'm listening to a woman when I went from my thoughts. Now, now. And I don't think my grandma like your big ass. She'll tell you eating too much goddamn meat. You're too goddamn fat. Yeah, she'd have told you. My grandma didn't bite her tongue with nobody. She would have cussed your motherfucking ass out. Look at Nacho talking about right hand. Yeah, that's the first lady. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. She ring a chicken right there in front of your goddamn face. You go, the chicken to go from walking around in the yard to she like do it like this, and she turn that motherfucker. Next thing you know, that chicken be limp as a motherfucker. She be boiling some goddamn water. She showed kids what life was really like. All this goddamn being traumatized and all this shit. Your ass is gonna be traumatized. You send a kid over there talk about Peter and all that shit, she would have whooped your ass. Cause Peter gonna watch her kill a chicken right now. Yeah, that's my grandma didn't play that shit. I went over that motherfucker. I used to tell her, I was like, Mom, she killed that chicken. I was over there scared to say it loud. Yeah, I killed it. That's how you gonna eat. You talking about? You don't know where chicken come from? I ain't never seen nobody kill no chicken like that. I always seen it in a package. But I learned right then and there how they feathers come off, how they got them, how they get cut up into little sections like that. Yeah, she ain't she. If you gonna stand there and you can stomach it, she'll show you every goddamn thing right there. Hey, not talking about life was the best back then. I swear, I ain't never seen no shit like that. I went over there. I said, "What the fuck?" I say, "Mom, this lady is killing shit." Cause we from Carolina, so I had just came out here and just was getting to know her. And man, she don't stop teaching, boy. She will cut that shit up right in front of you. She show you how to grow them watermelons. She show you how to grow some squash. Show you what you need to know. So listen here, I don't take too kindly. Come on, I will not be eating chicken today. Hey, so I don't take too kindly to no goddamn big wildebeest telling me I can't stand women. as if my grandma was wrong. Yeah, I don't take too kindly to that. My grandma was right. Shit. She knew the difference between a bad woman and a good one. You just try to act like there ain't no difference. But I'm gonna stick with my great grandma. Fuck what you talking about, big block.
It's the lack of love and attention from his mom. She had seven boys. He's the youngest. He's one of the youngest. She's out here struggling. She could have been on drugs, all kind of stuff. And it's a reflection in him on drugs. Our youngest. He's one of the youngest. She's out here struggling. She could have been on drugs, all kind of stuff.
So now she's saying my mother could have been on drugs. Like, uh what kind of motherfucker say some shit like this? She could have been on drugs. And she out here struggling. What struggle did she have that anybody else didn't have? She was on government assistance just like everybody around her was on government assistance. We was hood struggling, hood rich just like everybody else. When the first and the 15 came, it was them yamps, and we go down there and get every goddamn thing we want to eat, fill up 3, 4 buggies with them yamps, just like everybody else. So how in the fuck were we struggling? We ain't know we were struggling. We looked just like our friendly neighbor. So don't try to tell me my life, you big fat Sasquatch looking motherfucker, you.
And it's a reflection in him of what he's lacking. It's not what he got; it's what he didn't get. The whole mama's cooking shit is just a facade.
That whole mama's cooking thing is a truth to it that your big ass can't handle. Just like when somebody tell you your big ass eat too much and you too fat and you don't do nothing about it but try to get sympathy from somebody calling you fat, which you really are. See, you don't want to do nothing about your actual life. You make excuses. My grandma would have told your big ass right to your face, girl, you too goddamn big. You're gonna have heart issues. My grandma would have told you that right to your face. And she would have made you something to eat with love right after that. And she would have made you a drink. You know that same little tea that these people giving y'all, some of y'all women, that shit damn near killing y'all, sucking your ass off. My grandma would have made you a tea, like a home remedy, and it would have helped your big ass lose weight, and it would have curbed your big ass appetite, and she would have helped you lose weight, cause she knew that that ain't healthy for you to be that goddamn big. She would have been the voice of reason to tell you whatever they telling you on the news. They just telling you that shit to make you feel good. She would have been the one that told you the truth, cause truth is love. You big hoe. You look at truth as something aggressive and disrespectful. The truth is love. Somebody that love you enough to tell you the truth right to your face, you keep those people in your life. Not to tell you in a malicious way, but to tell you to your face when you wrong. And your big ass is wrong. How you carrying yourself, how you overeating, and everything you talking about on this internet. Your big ass is absolutely wrong. And yeah, I'm not from this cupcake generation where I can't be told the truth and I won't tell the truth. Everybody not cupcake sugar plum like you. And if somebody had a told your big ass the truth years ago, maybe you wouldn't be in this position. But you think just because you get in the crybaby Olympics that it's gonna mean that your heart gonna get stronger, and it's not. You think that that mean your blood pressure gonna lower, and it won't. It only gonna do those things if you do something to fuck about it. Same way myself has to stay on my health and my diet. That's the same thing you have to do. Take some personal responsibility for yourself and your life. Same way I have to do it. Same way anybody have to do it. I was smoking a lot of hookah. Guess what? I said to myself, I'm no longer going to smoke hookah. I'm done. Guess why? I'm not going to pretend like smoking hookah is the safest, best thing in the world. So you could pretend like being your size is the safest, best thing in the world all you want to, but it ain't. And until you learn to self-correct, and until you learn that everything that somebody tell you is not to hurt your goddamn soft, fragile ass feelings, then that's when you'll unlock a better part of your goddamn life. And you'll stop being such a hateful ass punk and taking all them goddamn medicine, because right now you ain't nothing but a goddamn medicine, baby. That medicine keeping you a fucking live. You want to sit here and talk about me smoking weed and all this shit. Without that goddamn medicine, you couldn't maintain your life. I guarantee you got a whole cabinet full of pills, a whole dresser full of pills. And that's why they lie to you. Because they want you on them pills the rest of your goddamn life. When all you gotta do is change your diet. That's it. My grandma would have told your ass the truth. Change your fucking diet and you'll live. But you don't want to hear the truth. You want somebody to tell your big ass beautiful lies and then sell you a drug. So them white people will sell you a drug. They'll make you think black man meanie, grandma meanie. And here you go, this'll help you. When the only thing you need to do is eat the right proper foods and it will help your big ass. But no, you think you know every goddamn thing. You think sitting up here doing all this dumbass talking is helping you, but it's not. And I'm so glad of what I was taught growing up. I was taught real life, and most people fake, especially people like you that'll sit up here and cry on one end and then be so malicious and nasty on the other end. So no, we call nasty motherfuckers like out like you.
It's not real. I said that before. It's not real. Didn't get is what he didn't get, y'all. It's what he didn't get. Look at how he treats Sister T. Sister T is a good mom. Her sons are a reflection of her love.
Sister T is a good mom. She reflects in her love, but just a few years ago she was in a slammer. Just a few years ago, she was locked up because YouTube turned her out. So she went from being a good mom in the garden to now all she do is put her coochie and her titties and her behind all in the camera for attention. But that's a good mama. And these niggas ain't gonna tell her no different because they like seeing her titties and her coochie and everything else. There's pictures of this woman's nipples going around the internet now because she showed them. But this is supposed to be a good mom. A good mom don't need this much attention. A good mom is comfortable being just that, a good mom. This woman don't want to be no goddamn good mom. She want the attention of Meg the Stallion. She want the attention of Cardi B. If she can get that, she'll leave home right now.
And her due diligence and her putting into them. This man did not get that put into him. And he's also very egotistical, narcissistic. So he doesn't want to give really anybody credit.
Hey, thank you. All that means is I have standards. I don't want to hear that shit. Egotistical and narcissistic. That means I have standards and I won't accept anything. And men, you got to get that through your head. When they start trying to say you egotistical and you narcissistic, I damn sure do love myself. I love myself enough not to be around an unmotivated woman like you. Yeah, I damn sure do. So you can say that little word for somebody else that don't know no better. But I have standards just like everybody has standards. There's women that have standards. There's women that won't talk to me just because I have children outside of wedlock. There's women that don't talk won't talk to me just because I have children, period. Because she has a standard. Love me, like me to death, love me to death, have a great time with me. But no, 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 no. You have children. I don't want to deal with baby mamas and for a good reason. Yeah. So just because somebody has a standard, that don't mean that they are narcissistic and they are all these different things. It's just you don't meet that standard. And it's okay. You know, it's okay.
Because in Kwame's eyes, he made it on his own and he got there by himself. And didn't nobody do this for me and didn't nobody do that for me. So he doesn't understand, no, you didn't get there by yourself. Your mom, your brothers, your uncles, all the people that you said before, in your past that were there for you. But he doesn't want to give people credit.
Okay, how can you say both, dummy? How can you say I don't want to give people credit? I give people credit, but I also know what I did. And that's what people like you don't want to do. Because you don't sacrifice, because you never given up things, because you haven't given up anything to eat. But yeah, I pat myself on the back because I gave up going to some of the parties. I gave up on going to chase certain types of women because I was in the gym. I missed out on a lot of things that some kids that back then used to say they was the cool kid, and they was able to do. And I'm thankful I had something that I had to dedicate my life to. It made me a better person. But yeah, I'm going to definitely pat myself on the back for the sacrifice and the things that I did in order to be in position that I am today. You fucking right. The patience that I have with certain niggas, especially niggas like you. I'm a very capable, able-bodied man, and I have the patience of like no other. And do I get upset and crash out a little bit sometimes? Yeah, I have, but I deal with whatever come with it. So you want me, because I understood the route it took for me to get to where I got, you want me to act like I did nothing? You want me to just give the credit to my mama? You want me to just give the credit to my brother? You want to act like I did nothing? I can't do that for you. Yeah, I can't do that for you because I was there. I know what it took. Your ankle wasn't swollen and your back wasn't hurting, and you were still shooting them shots and you were still running them sprints. That was me. It wasn't my brother in there when it felt like my goddamn ankle was coming off and I was still playing in the McDonald's All American game. That wasn't them. That was me. So yeah, I definitely give myself the credit I deserve, even if nobody else will.
Your mom, your brothers, your uncles, all the people that you said before, in your past that were there for you. But he doesn't want to give people credit. Yeah. He's not even close to his brothers. He's only close to a couple of his brothers. And the man has. You can tell you that. Can tell that he was close to his family or his brothers. Why all of a sudden now, y'all? We would have been heard, been seeing them a long time ago, y'all. Yeah. Out, y'all, a long time ago. They would have.
They act like they know my brothers. You would have heard or seen them a long time ago. That's cap. If some of my brothers sold drugs, then this is exactly why you wouldn't see them. They don't want to be on no motherfucking body camera. What are you talking about? You just said that they sold drugs in a real serious family. Then why the fuck would they want to be on somebody's camera? Why the fuck would they want to be on YouTube? That would make all the more sense why they don't want to be on camera. You sound crazy, lady. You don't even know how to think before you speak. You motherfuckers don't even know how to think. Nacho Chicho, they can't even think. Two babbling dummies.
Leave it off.
But Kev Slow, how in the world, where's this ugly ass picture from? God damn, girl. Ooh. Oh man, these teeth about to come out your mouth. Clara, where the hell you get these ugly ass pictures from? This is her? Oh my lamb. Jesus Christ. Clara, what the fuck? Clara, where the hell you get this? What's going on, man? Where the fuck you get this picture from, man? Oh man, these calls starting to come now. I had to hurry up and fly through this part so Kev can hear what he said about his brother. What she said about his brother.
clothes from him, and then he gets his flying monkeys, which is his family, his homeboys, his evil cult chat, and they go out and they do shit. And then he
So she called my family flying monkeys.
got that raggedy PTSD, Looney Tune on his side, and God knows what they'll do. You know what I mean? And you brought that super punk on here to talk stupid shit. Yep.
And you brung that super punk on here to talk super shit. So he let this girl go sit up on his panel, talk shit about his other cousin that called his brother a super punk. And he cool with that for money. Cause all he care about is money. So anybody can diss his family as long as they pay him. Everybody sue his family, just pay Kev, he'll get him a platform. She called his family super monkeys and then called his brother a super punk. And it's all good because she pay him.
And you brought that super punk on here to talk to. You know what I mean? And you brought that super punk on here to talk to. You know what I mean? And you brought that super punk on here to talk stupid shit. Yep. And now he's exposed. Yep. I don't care if Kev Low and all the motherfuckers come up there. They're lying.
Damn, I don't care if Kev Low and all them motherfuckers come there, they lying. Call them a super punk.
And of course, that's what they would do. They try to protect their family member. But at the end of the day, that man said it out of his own fucking mouth. He said, call the police. So, call the police.
So she called him a super punk because the time where he said, call the police. I guess they was asking him something about his boyfriend, and he said, call the police. So she called him a super punk. And Kev let her come up on the panel all the time. But this is the way she talk about his brother. Super punk.
You know what I mean? And you brought that super punk on here to talk stupid shit. Yep. And now he's exposed. Yep. I don't care if Kev Low and all the motherfuckers come up there. They're lying. And of course, that's what they would do. They try to protect their family member. But at the end of the day, that man said it out of his own fucking mouth. He said, call the police. So, call the police. He's my husband now. That's what he said. You and your goddamn cousin, super bitch, that you had up there, that said it out of his own mouth. He said he's my
And she confirmed it. She said, you and your cousin super bitch.
husband now. Do you see how people are avoiding this shit? He do not. Yeah. He don't want nobody talking about it. He wanted to go away and he trying to think and it's not gonna go away. And I'm telling you,
It's not gonna go away. It went away. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's got some real serious shit going on. But he wants to ignore the fact that Super Bitch answered the question himself. He said, call the police. He said, so what? Call the police. He's my husband now. So he's telling you, yeah, I was with him, and it don't matter because he said, hey, we still together. So the nigga said it out of his own mouth, but he wants to act like it wasn't said and that he shouldn't answer for why he let that pedo weirdo up there. You're putting a love he loves telling everybody what they are,
What
don't
she
he?
say?
You're putting a love he
She put it in. What the fuck is this stupid motherfucker been running her mouth so much she run herself out of goddamn breath? Look at this. Listen to this dummy.
loves weirdo up there. You're putting a love weirdo up there. You're putting a love
You're putting a the fuck are you talking about? You double thick, tied tongue, rotten teeth, ugly, disgusting mouth dummy.
weirdo up there. You're putting a love
You're putting a shut your stupid ass up. Now, let me put you back at normal speed. You goddamn slow as pond water.
pedo weirdo up there. You're putting a love
Hello,
Everybody's what they are, don't he? He did call all kind of people names. But now he don't want to stand on his family, his quote unquote family, because Really and truly, we don't know if that's really his cousin or not. That could be code for a boyfriend. I don't know what that.
Now, it's cold for if she's saying that my cousin is not my cousin, that he's my boyfriend. What is these people sick fetish with gay people? And it's not like they are dissing people who are actually gay. They're not dissing my cousin who is actually gay. They want to diss a heterosexual male so bad and force him to be gay. This is fucking weird. This is fucking weird. If somebody openly come out and say they gay, you can't even say nothing about them. But then they'll pick on heterosexual niggas to say that they're gay. I got this junkie trying to change words and loop words in to make me sound gay when he has an actual gay son. It's just fucking weird.
No niggas say no more, but that could be code for code, you know.
Here's claim is really, he said, I'm only thinking this way because he, grew up with him and supposedly played with him, but he claiming it is his real cousin. He's
It's
claiming
his real cousin. Okay, so okay, we'll let that go. But I mean, it's just even if that is his real cousin, and if it's your real cousin, that means you knew about this type of shit. You didn't have anything bad to say about it, but
I knew about this shit and I didn't even know my cousin was gay. The fuck are you talking about? This lady act like she know me. You don't know me, you stupid big lady. God, that food must be spreading to your brain.
then you, and that's nothing he don't want to admit. Nigga, you brought this nigga to us. You the one that brought him on. It's your platform. We didn't go to Super Bitch's platform. He came to yours.
right. He brought
He
him.
came to yours.
He brought that shit here, like you said.
Damn, she brought that shit. So now he's that shit. Wow.
So
Yeah. He brought it to himself, so it's like now the dirt is on you and the stench is on you, and you trying to wash it off. And I get it. I mean, nobody wants that jacket on them, but nigga, at the end of the day, you did this to yourself. You didn't have to bring that punk up there to talk crazy to people.
Damn, Kev Slow called your brother a punk. You ain't have to bring that punk up here. Called him a super what? Damn. Super punk now, punk. Oh man. Nacho. Hey, the outlaw is finished, man. This nigga ain't nothing but a floozy that get paid money to get his family disrespected. She disrespected this nigga brother and she playing in this nigga face. This nigga lame as hell. Baby Bop, nigga, you a $2 hoe.
This to yourself. You didn't have to bring that punk up there to talk crazy.
She called him a super punk, and then I said I ain't had to bring that punk up here to talk crazy.
Today, you did this to yourself. You didn't have to bring that punk up there to talk crazy to people.
that's
And
right.
you did. Okay, you did on Mother's Day. So that just doesn't tell you how he really feels about black mothers and black women. He brought
Oh wow, I did it on Mother's Day. That's how I feel about black women and black whatever she said. Wow.
hung up a punk that's silly and stupid. Well, they black mothers.
Ooh, hey, the outlaws are through. Them motherfuckers are dropping like it's hot for that bag. Nigga, she said a punk that's stupid. Damn.
You did on Mother's Day. So that just doesn't tell you how he really feels about black mothers and black women. He brung up a punk that's silly and stupid with a damn shake and go Party City wig to come up there and talk that shit to black women.
Ooh, a shake and go Party City wig. Oh my God, boy. God dang, man, slow. She destroyed you. Get up there all in your face. Man, damn, dog. Damn. Holy shit. This the hell out of cuz. Let's hear it again. Cause Kev ain't gonna do nothing about it. All she gotta do is send that nigga some money. He gonna turn on Super. I don't give a fuck what she said. Nigga, she ain't say that to me. She support me.
Mothers and black women. He brung up a punk that's silly and stupid with a damn shake and go Party City wig to come up there and talk that shit to black women. and call us bitches and hoes. Yep. I mean, the nigga is just foul. I mean, Kwame Brown is just foul all the way around. Hi, nigga, you brung super bitch. You brung that motherfucker. So deal with what comes with him. Damn right. You knew his past. Deal with it. But you dragging ears is not gonna change the fact that you brought that punk up there and he said what he said.
Damn, the
It's
punk
not gonna
again.
change the fact that he groomed a 15-year-old boy. But I mean, you.
Damn, man, I told you Kev can't stand 10 mil. He can't stand Super, man. All he care about is money. Kev cannot stand Super. Cause if he could, he would not have no broad on his panel that talk like this. Kev know this girl talk like this. He not gonna do nothing about it. He gonna still have her over there talking about she support me. When this lady is saying that his brother groomed a 15-year-old. Hold up. For some way, what the fuck she's saying is still KB fault.
Not gonna change the fact that he groomed a 15-year-old boy.
Woo.
But I mean, you and your family are a goddamn shame. And you bringing these niggas up to do what? I don't know. They just gonna make you look even worse. I'm trying to tell you. You already looking bad on your own, and then you bringing these idiots. They're just making you look worse. You stupid fool.
Mm-hmm.
That's you had any fucking sense. You get rid of them fools. Honestly, he ain't got no sense. You tell me he ain't got no sense. It's too late for him to realize how stupid and dumb he was by picking another stupid and dumb family members of his. I mean, I mean, it just confirmed that they're a bunch of goddamn idiots, retarded motherfuckers. For real. Shit, man. Look at this motherfucker right here. You know I got look at this motherfucker right here.
Then she said they are a bunch of retarded motherfuckers. And then show a picture of Kev Slow. Or show him on the panel. Damn, Kev. She said a bunch of retarded motherfuckers.
Kev Low, come on. Look at this motherfucker right here. You know I got shit, man. Look at this motherfucker right here. You know I got look at this motherfucker right here. Kev Low, come on, baby. You making thick dudes look bad out here. He damn sure goofy lame. That ain't no lie about that. That nigga is goofy. But you quit making big dudes look bad.
Damn, what is it?
That nigga is goofy. He's damn sure goofy lame. That ain't no lie about that. That nigga is goofy. But you quit damn sure goofy lame. That ain't no lie about that. That nigga is goofy. But you quit making sure goofy lame. Making thick dudes look bad out here. He's damn sure goofy lame. That ain't no lie about that. That nigga is goofy. But you quit making big dudes look bad. You never.
He damn sure goofy lame. He make he is goofy for the love of money.
He a bad looking dude. Oh man.
For,
Leave it off.
hey, for the love of money. I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you, Claire. I'm gonna leave that on that. And we all see why Big Slow is doing this. Big Slow needed child support paid or something. Something ain't right. He say he ain't on child support, but he feeling the pressures or something because ain't nowhere in the fuck a bitch gonna call me goofball, all this playing my face, call my brother a super punk, then call him punk several other times, and then say the man is groomed a 15-year-old. That's a serious allegation, criminal. But no, he want to still be cool with her because she give him she give him little man. But if he already had a little money on, he wouldn't just accept anything. If he was making $20,000 a month, he wouldn't just accept anything off anybody. This is an anybody bitch. If you making $20,000 a month, you don't take anything off nobody, especially not no big fat weeble wobble that look like this. So yeah, man. Kev, the outlaws are finished. The only outlaw that I acknowledge is the King Outlaw Anthony, man. That's the only cool ass outlaw. The other outlaws just look like some lame ass shit of a nigga that goddamn just confused ass nigga that'll do anything. He'll fuck for a buck. Fake dreadlocks. 1 minute the goddamn dreadlocks bald. Another next minute he got a dreadlock lace front. Yeah. So no, man, this shit is starting to look crazy. She still think you for sale too, cuz I don't know. She thinks something for sale, but I'm straight on that. Keep your money, big block. I'm up out of this day, y'all. Y'all have a blessed morning. I'm gone.